English translation, 689th contact. Monday, the 18th of September 2017, 22:54 hours.
Do not be alarmed, Eduard. It is just us, Etika and Kolkos, coming to offer our greetings.
Yes, I also give you my regards, Eduard.
Ah, nice of you to visit me, and of course I am glad to see you. You are welcome, and also my greetings to you. It is an honor for me every time you two or someone else from your group visits me. I am not frightened, however, for the flickering when the gate becomes active always alerts me that someone of you is coming here.
Etika is always a bit worried that you might get scared if we suddenly come here without prior arrangement.
I can understand that, but there is no reason that I should be frightened. Because as I said, I do notice the gate becoming active, which on the one hand is really not such that it would be unnoticeable and moreover frightening. And on the other hand, I am already so used to the whole thing of activating the gate that I am not frightened but overcome with joy as a result of the visit. And I can indulge in good conversation with you.
I know that well, because you have told me this before, but nevertheless I am always a little worried, because this corresponds to my nature. But I try to put aside my concern. And I also want to say that we have been asked by Ta to come here today. So that is why we are not here just for a conversational visit as usual.
Oh, I see. What is involved that goes beyond a private visit?
Etika and I are to ask you about whether you were able to execute all the written notes that you and Ta discussed during his last visit and that he needs in 2 days?
Oh, that is what it's about. Yes, of course I did everything and saved it in the computer.
Can we record these saves and forward them to Ta?
Of course, that is unquestionable. Although I was thinking that the whole thing would just be retrieved and recorded as usual, and you would not have to personally record it here from the computer.
Only Injana and Florina can do that, because only they have the appropriate equipment, but we do not have access to it until they are back. But what is the point of your comment, unquestionably?
Pardon, it means that of course it is self-evident that you can record what I have written for Ta in the computer and forward it to him.
Thank you for the explanation. Because I am not yet that familiar with the turns of phrase in the German language, because I am only learning it, which means that I cannot exactly define some words in terms of their meaning and value. But if you will allow me, I would like to start right away.
Of course, just do what you have to do. But a question for you, Etika, if I may.
Of course.
Can you pass on 2 questions to Ta?
I can, for which I will record your questions though.
Good, thanks. I have a matter that we need to discuss and decide on in our core group. We have 5 members in our in-house print shop, some of whom do printing work, while the others are responsible for processing the printed materials. There are also 3 core group members who have to cut the printed material with a machine. So there are a total of 8 persons working in our in-house print shop, and now another person has come forward who would also like to be responsible for the printing of our fonts. This is a matter that needs to be clarified by the core group General Assembly, but we would like to ask Pata's advice on this, and I must also say which core group member we are talking about, who also wants to work in the print shop. Namely, perhaps it would be good, I think, for Pata to find out a little bit in advance how the whole thing would work in the print shop, and how everyone would behave if one more person were to work there. That would be important for us to know in order to make a decision that is beneficial and correct in the long run. The second matter relates to our list of proofreaders. That is to say, a list of persons on which core group members are listed who proofread all the publications we produce. I would like to ask whether Pata can make an effort to evaluate the individual proofreading work of the various members that will be done in the near future, and then draw up a list of the order in which the respective proofreaders should carry out the proofreading work.
I will of course submit your questions to Tar this very night.
Thanks. And can you also tell me when Ptah and Jana and Florina will be back?
It will be in 12 days.
End of the month then, as he told me.
I did my work during your conversation. So we can go again, Etika.
Then goodbye, Eduard, and I will visit you again.
Which I am already looking forward to. Farewell and also goodbye.
Then I will also say goodbye, Eduard.